The Institute for Faith and Freedom at Grove City College presents the Student Fellows of Faith and Freedom.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Institute for Faith and Freedom's Meet the Fellows series. I'm Maya Lindberg, your host, and today we're going to be interviewing Anna Agresti. Hi Anna, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a junior here at Grove City. I'm a business economics and finance double major.
Awesome. So what drew you to the Institute?
So I went to a lot of the Institute events freshman and sophomore year and always enjoyed the speakers they brought in and just the opportunities they had on campus. And I ended up becoming friends with a lot of upperclassmen who were also fellows and just spoke highly of the program and really suggested I apply.
So you're a research fellow now. What are some things you're doing in that role?
So I just helped Dr. Mitchell wrap up the Intercollegiate Colloquium for the Liberal Arts a couple weeks ago, which was a great event. And so now we're working on putting together a promotional video for the event to secure more funding. And so I'm also helping Dr. McFeeters with some research on how business intersects with Christianity and where ethics and the free market fall into that. So super exciting.
Wow, that's really interesting too. What is a political or cultural issue that you're particularly passionate about?
So I've been more concerned recently with just the indoctrination that goes on in our public school systems, whether it's the transgender ideology, the sexualizing of our children, or just the social justice propaganda that's being pushed on them at younger and younger ages. And I grew up in the public school system. I loved it. So it's just sad for me to see the direction that's going. And yeah, it's not something that can be fixed by just electing more conservatives to office, so we need to be involved on a more local level and to really make those cultural changes.
I completely agree, and it's actually been such a theme among all the interviews, school choice and the value of a good education. So I know you're clearly very passionate about politics and education, and I also know that you had an internship this past summer. Could you speak to that and what role you played in that?
Yeah, so I worked for my dad. He runs a public policy think tank called Just Facts, and I've done some work for him in the past, and I do part-time work during the school year, but I was able to do some accounting for him, some marketing through social media, and then proofreading for the content we put out, and some research for a few different articles. So really great experience, and I enjoy doing lots of different things for that.
Wow, that's really cool, and you also got to exercise your research fellow abilities while doing that.
Absolutely.
So speaking of currently working on, you kind of already talked about it, but would you go into more detail about what you're doing with IFF or what you're looking to do in the future?
Yeah, so I'm super excited to keep working with Dr. McFeeters on her research there. There's a lot of materials out on just how business intersects with faith, because I think those things are usually very separate and people think that it can't work together. So she's working on a couple different papers and then hopefully a book, so stay tuned on just how those things work together. And I think it's a unique way to look at business and just encourage other people that yes, you can and should do both, and they're complementary and they're not two separate spheres.
Wow, I really like that a lot. That's so great. Well, thank you so much for being on the show today,
Anna.
Thank
you, Maya.
And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out our website, faithandfreedom.com, for more news and updates from the Institute.
For more information on the Institute for Faith and Freedom, visit faithandfreedom.com.